Hey guys, E here. Actually just got done doing a Ebomi video, and being that it was brew related, I'm just gonna mention it again. I had a care package sent to me from Rumble Strip Radio. He sent me a 6-pack of beers, not only from Michigan, but they come from Shorts Brew, Elk Rapids, Michigan. An assortment there. I will be throwing this into the rotation on things I'm going to be reviewing. I'm looking forward to it. Michigan turns out a hell of a lot of good brews. Well, excuse me. And I guess they just got ranked 4th or 5th for the most micro brews in the United States. So, other than that, I had JR10 Desert Gold just sent me a 9mm conversion barrel for the G27. Unbelievable. That is awesome. So, what are we looking at? This comes as a special request for my good friend, One to Birdman. He saw me open this in a box of stuff from the New York crew. REDD's Apple Ale, 5% by volume. And evidently he is able to get this down there, but has been chickening out on it and has decided to make me the guinea pig. So, One to Birdman, here you go. Let's take a look at it. I don't know if it's the police from Big Sky Brewing are going to come for me or not, but I'm going to use this glass. Don't hate. Bulwark 1911, don't hate. I don't know anything at all about this. Well, I guess that's not true. It's apple ale, and it's 5% by volume. And if you don't notice the apple cider like smell when you pour it, you were in the other room. And not a lot of head. It's kind of like Pete's house on a Friday night. Okay, let's give it a try. Well, I don't know if this is supposed to be beer based. I mean, cider ale, you know, I kind of... Okay, what does it taste like? It tastes like apple cider. It actually tastes more like apple cider than I think the last apple cider I had. Carbonated. I don't really know what mysterious thing I should tell you about it. Tastes like pop. 5% by volume. This is going to be like Mike's Hard Lemonade. He try to make it fast. The first time I ever had Mike's Hard Lemonade, I was at a good friend's house, and he had a whole bunch of construction going on, and they had the deck up, but they didn't have the handrails on. And we were sitting out at the table, and I had a Mike's, and he had a Mike's, and I had a second Mike's, and he had a second Mike's, and then we finished up our third mics, and Carl, if you watch this, Carl looks at me and he goes, "There's no alcohol in these. I think we got screwed." And he slid back from the chair and whoop, right off the end of the deck. 5%. This does not taste like something that's 5% by volume. One to Birdman, if you want to give it a try. Tastes like apple cider. If I was working with somebody and I thought maybe they were drinking on the job and I took a sip of this, I don't think that I would think there was alcohol in it. It tastes like carbonated apple cider. So now, do you want an E scale rating on this? Because this is not, I am not going to classify this as a malt beverage. This was juice with 5% alcohol in it. Redd's Apple Ale. Okay, what the hell? I'll put an E scale to it. It's like an E scale sub scale. The non beer. Okay, yeah, I'd get this. I'd get this again. I mean, if you're in the mood for something not beer, I'd put this in the same category as picking up the Mike's Hard Lemonade or the Twisted Teas or any of those. When you want something and you don't want a beer, this is. It's not super sweet either. It's just about right. I mean, I can see hunkering down with these for the evening. Redd's Apple Ale, 5% by volume. I didn't even look to see where these come from. And I'm still not seeing it. I'm standing here like, look at this, look at the drunk guy looking at the side of his can. Yeah. Alabama, Georgia. Wonder why they're available for you, One to Birdman. Crisp Apple Ale. Okay, I approve. On the non-beer E-scale, keep in mind this is a completely different thing. Just because it was enjoyable and something different. I can't give it an E-scale. The E-scale is for the beer. On just something like this, I know you see the little shit fly off of it. Now something like this is just going to either get the nod or it's not going to get the nod. If I ran to the store and I actually saw this right now, I would pick some up for when I'm in the mood for something other than beer. Because I have been asked, would you review something that isn't beer? Yeah. I said I would review anything that, was sent to me within reason. If I'm going to do that oyster shit, I'm going to have no problems looking at this. Like, for instance, my neighbor gave me this, and I guess this is kind of an up-and-coming thing, I guess, at least in this area. Revel Stoke Canadian Blended Whiskey. Heck, yeah. If it shows up at my door and someone actually wants to know about it, I'll give a review on it, but I'm not going to do an E-scale. The E-scale, I'm sorry, is going to be for the beer. But, yeah, I approve. Redd's Apple Ale. There you go, One to Birdman. Hope that helps. Glad I was able to be your guinea pig. And right about now, I could actually use a few more of these. So, here you guys go. Big thanks again. Bulwark 1911. And, And I can't wait to get through the Michigan beers. All that stuff is usually pretty good. So big thanks JR10 for the conversion setup on the Glock and rumble strip radio. Look for these in future. Yeah, those will definitely get the E scale. So, okay, guys, E out of here.